guys, it's Margaret, and today I'm bringing you a video about some news I heard from the eBay front about active content. Now, I got a comment on one of my videos. As you guys know, whenever I have an item that moves or makes noise or sings or whatever, I put a YouTube video clip into my listing. I learned this from Jason T. Smith, but I also have created 2 videos about how to do it. But on one of them, I got this comment, and I'm chopped off so you can't see me, from Global Seller saying, "This is good, but after mid-2017, eBay will begin to turn off active comment. What will we do?" eBay said this is what it's going to look like, and you can see more details here. So I did a little research and looked up some of what Global Seller, if it's a he, was talking about. And I found it to be true. Now, I used to use InkFrog very, very briefly, and for whatever reason, it's like taken over and it just is there all the time. So I think that that's also going to be affected. So let me take a look and show you what I have found out about it, and we'll go from there, okay? So, and again, I'll also link all of the web pages that I show you. I'll link them down in the description below so you can go, because I'm going to scan through just to show you what I have found. Oh gosh. Okay, so this part up here says, what does active content mean for you? So what is active content? Basically, it's things in the description or add-ins that move. So active content includes JavaScript, Flash plugins, and other forms of actions. This is the scrolling Activa that people are showing. Activa, I don't know if I'm saying that right. That a lot of people have, that scrolls through and shows different things that starts when you get into the page. So basically it's something that has been overlain to start up or show you something that's extra that has been added into the HTML. So there are security concerns they're saying, and this is part of why, and I think it slows it down as well too. So for me, where I did use InkFrog before briefly, and like I said, I'm still, and I've heard other people having trouble like getting it off. It just doesn't get off. So I went through and I'll show you in a minute about that. But basically for me, the main concern was the YouTube, because I put YouTube videos in my listings. So this is on e-commerce bites, and this is talking more about it. And he is talking about here, John Slocum is talking about examples of how sellers, let me just move that over. Okay, come on. There we go. Examples of how sellers are using active content, all of which look like useful applications. So whether it's adding their own tabbed pane description, searching their store, links to videos, which is what I use, image galleries or carousels, live chat, embedding buyer feedback, freight quotes, and I've heard, a ton of other things, about like putting in little maps of where little dots of where you ship things to and things like that. So, and he talks also about third-party content, which includes, using listing manager type software that embeds things into the listing. So some of them I think are going to be okay. Some of them I'm not so sure. So this on eBay, I'll link this down below. Best practices for replacing active content is there. And again, I'm kind of focusing just on the YouTube because that's mostly what I use. But here you can see this is an example of the active content in this person's listing. And here they've got something that's a search bar. Somebody has got a tab system, like if in their listing you wanted to see, oh, what's the payment like? What's their return policy? Instead of just having it all written out in there. So this is what it's going to look like. They're telling you this is what it's going to look like if you don't fix it. Not pretty. Not pretty. So it's going to look like that. This is another best practice for image galleries. So like I said, I'll link this so you can take a look at it. Again, this is the product video, but they are saying that they want product video. So they're trying to work out how to make that happen because they know that it improves the buyer's experience seeing and hearing and being able to see that. So here they're recommending alternatives as using an HTML5 video tag to put in there instead of a YouTube video. So here again, they're saying working on providing compatible video hosting sites, and they're looking for solutions for that. So, I mean, I think maybe uploading an MP4 might work. I don't know. I mean, the size, though, I mean, that's just the thing. I don't know. Anyway, so I'm going to link this down below so you can get a better idea of what they're talking about. Here's something that they're embedding their customer feedback into it. But, I mean, that's there if they want to see it. So I'll link that. And again, this is about the YouTube videos. Will links to YouTube videos work? Currently, no, but we're working on a solution. That's good. So here's a site where you can go in and enter your eBay URL or your HTML code to see how it's going to present in your listing. And I have opened up one of my older listings. This is a Peanuts, Snoopy, waddling Valentine thing. And this is back, again, it still has this, you know, scrolling from InkFrog in there. So let's see how it's going to look in the new process in 2017 when they change it over. So I can click on this, scan, and it will show me. So here's how it will appear, and an error will occur so you can't see this because it's got the JavaScript. And then down here where that InkFrog was, it's showing, you know, no, that's not going to work. We found 2 instances of active content. So that will be another figure it out. Like, how am I going to get all these InkFrog things out of my listings? Can I do it like bulk? I've got to figure that out. I wanted to bring you this information about what I had learned so far about active content in eBay listings. So hopefully you can get a feel for what they're talking about and know in the future if your listings will be affected and what you can do to change them. As soon as I find out how to upload videos into the listing without using YouTube, I will let you know. So thanks so much for watching, you guys. If you have not already, hit that like button, subscribe down below to get more content about eBay, reselling, and other type things. I will talk to you later. Bye.